Hi, this is Don Schaefer. Once again, I'm excited to be with you. I just want to say that we are an organization called Knitting Hearts Together Family Enrichment, and within that umbrella we have the Better You, which is, we find that a lot of times we can talk about relationship areas and stuff that need to be developed, but a lot of times to be a good partner in a relationship, you need to develop your personal life. And that's where the Better You is an organization that we are working with, trying to give you principles and ways of understanding of how you can develop yourself personally to be the best you can possibly be in your relationship. And I know last week we talked about stickability, and I know it's not in the dictionary, but it's a word that I wanted to coin for your personal character of who you are and the habit that you have in life of sticking to whatever you set out to do. In our society today, we have not been taught how to fight for the things we want. I know our forefathers did, otherwise we wouldn't have the freedoms that we have and enjoy today. But, you know, that doesn't mean that we can't ourselves take a look at our lives and say to ourselves, you know, who was it that taught me how to quit? You know, I know when we were born as a child, we were not quitters. We weren't quitters as a child, and but we learned somewhere down the line that we had the ability to quit on things. And that's where it becomes a habit after a while. Whenever anything gets a little bit tough and a little bit hard to do, we right away want to give up and raise our hands and say, I quit. But you know, you really have to take a look at yourself and say, hey, you know what? If I can push myself through the tough times, a lot of times the riches, the reward, and what I'm going after is just on the other side. You know, so we have to develop that characteristic, that habit within us of stickability. Well, this week I want to bring up something else, and actually I'm titling a bad habit, and my title is Stop Procrastinating. You know, we've gotten ourselves a lot of times in life in a situation where we constantly struggle trying to do the things we want to do. I know even this program here, some of the stuff that I'm laying out, I know a lot of you are probably struggling in areas because you procrastinate about doing things. That's where you need to get yourself in a position where whatever it is that seems good for you to do, you do it as fast as you can. Because to not procrastinate becomes a habit. To procrastinate also becomes a habit. You know, and that's where you can develop anyone you want, but a lot of times we get stuck procrastinating, where if we get ourselves into the position of doing the things we know we should be doing as fast as we can see our life progress in great ways. And I want to define myself a little bit here when I talk about procrastination. You know, if it's something you know you should be doing, something that you feel a little bit guilty about not doing, and something that others are expecting you to do, and you know that, and you just feel uncomfortable about it, that's procrastination. But you know, if you have no guilt, if there's no pressure, and there's things that could be doing but you're not doing, but that's okay, you feel no guilt, no pressure to do it, that is not procrastination. That is just saying, you know what, I'm going to do it when I find time. You know, a lot of people will plan their lives in such a way where, they will have different elements of their life that, yeah, it's something that they can do, but it's something that's, somewhere down the line, if I find the time, I'll do that. That isn't procrastination. But the stuff you should be doing, and the stuff that's bothering you and causes guilt in your life, that is procrastination. And that is a habit. And that can be changed. And it can be changed today. And that's where I'm hoping that this can be a good message for you. If you have any thoughts on this, or any ideas or any areas of your life that you'd like to discuss with me personally, by all means, give me a call or email me. I'd be happy to get with you and we can take a look at things. Thank you so much for being with me, and I will see you again next week. Thank you.